On August 15, 1723, the grand opening of the Peterhof Palace took place. Peterhof contains several parks that are unique monuments of world history and art, but the most famous of them are the fountains of the lower park and the upper park. Between them on the mountainside is the Grand Palace with a large cascade of fountains. Peterhof was founded by Peter the Great in the image of a regular European park. Peter the Great initiated the idea of creating the ensemble of the lower park, which contains the palace, the grotto with the cascade, and the canal. The 12-meter-wide channel immediately became the main entrance to the residence. The guests arrived at Peterhof on ships, after which they were transferred to boats and light vessels passing through the canal, or the sea channel, to the semicircular harbor, and which brought guests to the Grand Palace. During the fountain season, from May to October, the fountains turn on every morning at 11 o'clock to the tune of Hymn to the Great City, composed by Reinhold Glare. Peter the Great planned to install a fountain at the foot of the Grand Cascade with a statue of Hercules defeating the Lernae Hydra. However, his plans did not come true. In honor of the 25th anniversary of the victory over the Swedes in the Battle of Poltava, the fountain Samson Tearing the Lion's Mouth was installed in 1835. It is the largest fountain of the Grand Cascade. A sculpture of Samson, 3 meters high, about 10 feet, is tearing the lion's mouth, and a stream of water almost 21 meters high, about 70 feet, flows out of the mouth of the defeated lion. The Samson fountain was dismantled and set for restoration. To prevent the gold from washing out with water for as long as possible, the sculptures were covered with a double layer of gold leaf. During the occupation of Peterhof by German troops in World War II, the sculpture group was stolen. After the war, the statue of Samson was recreated from preserved photographs and archival materials. The Grand Cascade is the main fountain structure of Peterhof, and it has no equal in terms of water volume, size, luxury, and expressiveness. The Grand Cascade is one of the largest fountains in the world. It consists of 3 waterfall stairs and 2 grottos, 75 fountains, and 255 bronze sculptures, mascarons, and bas-reliefs, as well as other decorative details. It was not by chance that Peter chose this particular area for the construction of the fountains. Several natural reservoirs were found here. According to the physics law of communicating vessels, water from the upper garden pools flows through pipes, rushing down 16 meters to the lower park and surges through many high jets in the fountains. All fountains work without artificial pumps, thanks to the water level difference of the reservoirs in the vicinity. To test the pressure, the jets were first turned on by the hydraulic engineer Vasily Tuvokov in 1721. The Columns Fountain, otherwise known as the Lion Cascade, is a pool surrounded by 14 columns of dark gray granite, 8 meters high. On the sides of the colonnades are 2 bronze sculptures of lions, from the jaws of which water jets out. The fountains are not only outside, you can find them inside as well. The swimming pool, shower, cold bath, and Russian bath built for the imperial household are located in the bathhouse of the Palace Montplaisir. The favorite fountain was built in 1725. Its preservation is explained by the fact that it was cast from copper. It was the first machine fountain, arranged in such a way that all of its sculptures were in motion in a circle, accompanied by quacking ducks and barking favorite. Peter liked playing jokes on his guests, and a series of fountains known as the Jester Fountains would shoot up at incredible intervals, soaking unwary visitors. This still happens today on the Bench Fountain.